Well, for decades, folks have been fascinated by Chinese martial arts thanks to legends like Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan.
And right now in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, there's a production that highlights some of the greatest kung fu artists on the earth. Soul of Shaolin is a production they've worked a lifetime to be a part of. It's a show that takes the excitement of Chinese martial arts and weaves it through the tale of an incredible journey. Soul of Shaolin is a jaw-dropping, heart-pounding production.
Shaolin is the name of a temple in middle of China, which is called Henan province. You know that Shaolin temple is very famous and well reputed for its Chinese kung fu and martial arts.
The play opened in New York in January of 2009.
It is a Broadway show which has won 2 award nominations. One is the Tony Award nomination, the other is the Drama Desk nomination.
The show is set during wartime in ancient China and tells the story of a mother trying to protect her son from evil.
You know, at that time, this little boy was just a baby. So in order to avoid him being hurted, his mother just hit him. At that time, the monks thought that the baby was an orphan. So they just brought him back to the Shaolin temple and raised him.
Eventually, the young boy grows up to become a skilled martial artist, but his mother never gave up in her search for him. Everything about Soul of Shaolin is high octane. 30 cast members, most of whom were chosen from the Shaolin temple, and all of whom starred on Broadway.
Most of them have been training Chinese kung fu for more than 10 years, even though they're young.
And the youngest of the cast is 11-year-old Sung Wan, who plays the hero as a child.
I started practicing Chinese kung fu since I was 5 years old. I practiced Chinese kung fu at Shaolin Temple, and then one day the director of Soul of Shaolin came to Shaolin Temple and he selected me, and then I'm here.
Don't let his size fool you. He may be young, but this 11-year-old is a force to be reckoned with on stage.
They treat me like a younger brother. I feel very happy to be here, to be with them.
Stepping into the role of the hero as an adult is 23-year-old Yu Fei.
I started practicing Chinese kung fu when I was very young. At the beginning, when our director decided to make this show, the story about Soul of Shaolin, they went to Shaolin Temple in the middle of China, which is Henan province, to select some performers, to select some boys who could play Chinese kung fu.
To keep the performers in fighting condition, they stick to a very strict routine, starting with daily exercise at 6:30 a.m.
From 3 to 5 every afternoon, 2 hours. That is the afternoon training. And after having dinner, we will start preparing the night show.
Wang Yajia is one of only 2 female cast members. The 23-year-old studied Chinese opera for more than 10 years before coming to the United States.
It is a little bit hard, and I even hurt it a little bit physically. But now, gradually, I feel better, and I think those audiences like this show very much, so I feel happy.
For the cast members, being so far away from family in China is hard, but they formed a strong bond.
Yes, of course, sometimes I'm homesick, I miss my family, my parents, but you know that I feel very happy to be here working with my team members, my colleagues, the coach, and our managers. They are so friendly. We are just like a family.
Very interesting. Soul of Shaolin runs Monday through Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, Shanghai Theater in Sevierville. And it's right as you're coming into Pigeon Forge. And a big congratulations to Leanne Bowman. She went, interviewed the cast, wrote the story, and just a really neat show.
She learned a lot about it, too.
Yes, she did.
That is some interesting stuff. All right. A big congratulations in order for a special young man.